quite scary. I mean, it's kind of like the elephant and the mouse kind of trying to dance together. It's really easy for the startup to waste a lot of time, and time is so important with the startup, working with corporates. And so there's this fear of, do we want to engage? Are we too early to engage with this big company? Will we be able to actually make it happen? That's from the startup side. Going through something like an accelerator as being a middleman can make it easier for the startup to meet lots of different corporate clients, corporate partners, but also to do it in a more controlled and safe way. Because the startup really, it's really hard to work productively with a large organization if you're a startup, and it's really hard for a large company to really make the most out of the opportunity as well. And having a middleman to facilitate that, make it work for everyone, it reduces that risk. In addition, for large corporates, the ability to meet multiple startups, because startups are pretty random, right? The actual fit with your organization may not be right with the first startup you talk to, but by the time you speak to 4 or 5 of them, you might get a good idea of what's actually going out there. And that type of scalability is something that there's only a few accelerators that are big enough that can really do that, and Rocket Space is one of the leaders in that space. So scalability and risk for the startup are real reasons for why something like Rocket Space can be a really good interface.
Yeah, that's great. No, and I would actually also say that one thing we take very, very seriously is the brand of the corporate and the time of the startup. So our team has a balance of corporate innovation experience, startup, just experience, VC experience. We come from this wide, diverse experience set because we bring all these worlds together, and we have to understand the pains and the struggles of each of them to make sure that we're doing something really great for the parties we work for.